Hi everyone, welcome to yet another video. In this video, we are going to discuss social media management. But before we start with that, if you don't know me, I'm Jyotishri. I'm a freelance content writer and a social media manager. If you want to learn more about freelancing, content writing and social media, then consider subscribing to this channel. Let's start by understanding what is social media management. Now, social media management is basically handling the social media accounts of different businesses, brands, people, influencers, movie stars. It can be anyone who is trying to use social media to earn money. What social media managers do is handle the social media accounts of these businesses and brands and try to achieve some kind of a goal, which always or most often is earning money. Now, why do businesses, brands or people hire social media managers? Simply because they don't have a lot of time to handle social media themselves. Film stars don't have the time to handle their social media because they are already swamped with work. Businesses and brands already have other things to look into, so again they don't have the time, and they have an entire team at times, an entire marketing team, and social media management is just a part of marketing. Now here's the thing, all businesses should be on social media. That's what I feel. Even if you have a brick and mortar business, you should be on social media to spread awareness about your business, so that maybe if you are running a cafe, then people will find your page on social media and find it attractive and visit your cafe. I am personally a cafe lover and I love visiting different cafes, and this is what happens with me. I find social media pages of different cafes, I like their ambience, and that's what attracts me and that's what leads me to visit the cafes. So similarly, all businesses can use social media to spread brand awareness and eventually get more customers, more sales in their business. Now, why social media managers? Why not people do it themselves? Like I said, they don't have the time to do it, and secondly, they don't have the expertise. They might not know what posts they need to create to attract people, or what posts they need to create to sell stuff. So here social media managers come into play because they have learned everything and they know what works, what doesn't. They are aware of all the social media trends, and they study social media, keep themselves updated on what's going on, what's not working, and that way they can help these businesses and brands maintain a social media presence and eventually get more and more sales. Now, if you are planning to become a social media manager, then basically some of the things that you need to do, some of your deliverables would be creating a content calendar, creating a maybe monthly content calendar where you decide which days you are going to post, what posts are going to go live on these days, creating the posts, writing the captions, posting them, replying to the people who are commenting on the post, replying to the people who are sending direct messages, and sometimes reaching out to other people and engaging with them, their posts, sending them messages. So these are basically the basic things that a social media manager needs to do. Now there are different verticals to it. If you are a social media manager working in a company, there might be social media strategists who are doing the strategy part of the thing, while you are just taking care of the creation part, the scheduling part, the posting and everything. Or let's say you are a freelance social media manager but you are not good with designing, so you can outsource the designing part, and while you take care of the rest. Or maybe you are not good at writing, so you outsource the writing part and you take care of the rest. So similarly, there are a lot of ways to go about it, but whatever I mentioned, those are basically the deliverables of a social media manager. I find social media management to be very, very interesting, and I have used social media for, I don't know, I think we all have used social media for way too long, and We all are somewhere aware about a lot of things on social media, we just don't know how to monetize them. And there are a lot of resources out there where you can learn social media management for free, or you can take paid courses to learn social media management, but it's not any rocket science. It's really easy. You just need to be aware of the strategies, and like I said, you just need to know what works and what doesn't. Now, how do you get started with a social media manager in 2022 if you don't have any experience? Now, when you are starting with social media management, like I said, you'll get a ton of free resources on YouTube or any other platforms. You just need to Google and you'll find it. So you need to first educate yourself on everything. And if you are already using social media platforms like Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, then you might already know how to post things, how to write captions, how to use hashtags. But you need to maybe educate yourself more on these things so that you can provide services. Now, when you are starting out, it might not be very easy to land clients. When we start out as content writers, we create samples based on a topic that we select and write on that. Similarly, you can create an account or use your own account and try to implement some strategies, create some content and try to grow it so that you can show this to someone when you are trying to get clients. I think when you are starting out, Facebook groups are a great way to find clients. If you are not confident enough, you can find beta clients. With beta clients, you might not take any payment from them and handle their social media for maybe 1 week or 2 weeks and get a testimonial from them after you've completed that work. Or maybe you work for them at a very minimum cost and again take testimonials from them. And I've seen this happen a lot, that many social media managers have started taking beta clients, and the clients liked their work so much that after a month they increased the amount to what the social media managers wanted, and they continued working. So when you are giving your 100% and trying to provide quality work to the clients, you might land up a good client from your beta clients. So that's, I think, a very good way to go about it. Other than that, you can use LinkedIn, you can use Facebook groups where people keep posting about the requirement of social media managers. You can apply to those places, send messages or emails to these people to find social media management work. If you want to understand more about different social media platforms, then stay connected and subscribe to this channel, because I keep creating a lot of videos on different things about social media. Recently I created a video on LinkedIn which I'll put a link of. You can go and check that out. And I plan to make more videos on other social media platforms like Instagram or Twitter. So if that's something that you would be interested in, then stay connected. So that's it for this video. I hope you understand what social media management is. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments. I'll reply to your questions, or if needed, I'll create an entire video on it. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end, and I'll see you in the next one.